Joining us on 2K and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Jackson in its small forward. And for San Antonio, Fox is out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4. Greg, we know that both these teams have had a difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Driving to... Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Here's Wembanyama. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. And we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. Coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edey. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
And Wembanyama outside. There's a good screen. They need this. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the teammates.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the 3-pointer by San Antonio. And here's Morant. Over Castle. And it's Morant missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
Stolen by Jackson. Morant looking around. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
Pass to Castle. And Bane pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant outside. Here's the screen. Here's Edey. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Edey's got 5.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Vassell. Shot clock at 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
And it's Morant missing. Spurs trail by 3. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
Morant outside. Jackson against Fox. Morant with the screen on Fox. Jackson passes to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Here's Fox. Buries it down low.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And stolen by Vassell. The shot, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies out. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
They've got Castle. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Wembanyama's out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4-man position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And finished off by Morant.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
And the basket by Vassell.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now, here's Fox. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Mamu Kelishvili.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Here's Jackson. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Jackson setting the pick here for Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Castle. And he dunks it down.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Tipped away. Fox with the steal. Into the lane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 9-point Spurs lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Morant with it. He's got 8. To the wing on the left. To the right side. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Outside for Jackson. Can they get it? And another miss by Memphis. Spurs leading by 14. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And here is Fox. Here's Mamu Kalashvili. No good on the three. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. They get a hand on it. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Now here's Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edey. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Edey's got 7.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Castle, guarded by Jackson. Wembanyama, a screen on Bane. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Jackson. Really left alone that time. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Fox. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Jackson against Wembanyama. Vassell was screen on Jackson. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Morant with the rebound. Here's Edey. And that one, good. Edey's got 4 points this quarter.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum screens. They're measuring up the shot.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Wells. Bagley is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Huff in at the center. There's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hito Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
So it's the Spurs now, following the score by Memphis. Here's Bassey. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Pass to Kennard. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Led by as many as 14 points. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Wells. And that one's good. Barnes.
And that's a routine play for Paul. He's not going to miss the open man.
Now Wells. No scoring in this one. And it's Bagley at the elbow. Here's Huff. Bassey pulls it in.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Stan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Here's Paul. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. And here is Paul. Pass to Bassey. Johnson in the corner. 6 to shoot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Not giving up on the play. Great job by Keldon to absorb the contact and still get the bucket.
Now here's Paul. Got a piece of it. Kennard against Johnson. Here's Wells. And he banks in the layup.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here's Paul. Up and in on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And how about CP finding space around the rim?
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Now here's Barnes. Paul outside. Launches a 3. Trains the three-pointer. Paul's got 5 points so far.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
Paul against Kennard. Tries it from the top of the key. As he pulls it in.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Paul outside. Over in the corner, Barnes. Back to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. San Antonio getting another chance here. Bassey, the pass to Johnson. Lets it go with a 3. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Clark up top. Yep, that one goes. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter. Spurs have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Pass to Sohan. Here's Bassey. Makes it off the glass. Bassey's got his first points in this one.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here.
2 shots.
Good on both. Here's Fox. He has 6. Wembanyama outside. Got it off in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just when it looked like the third quarter was over, that happens. They pinned 3 more onto the lead.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Devin Vassell. Castle is out there with Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
There's Jackson with the 3. Hands it from downtown.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
To the wing right side. Here's Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Outside for Wembanyama. No good on the triple. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. From outside, off the mark. Spurs leading by 13. And it's Vassell in the corner. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Wembanyama, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Right wing. Here's Edey. Defended by Wembanyama. Bane against Fox. To the middle. 5 on the clock. A kick out to Bane. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Bane looking around. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Vassell. Offensive rebound. This one for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And G.G. Jackson is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Castle. Just 5 to shoot from downtown.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for San Antonio.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fox looking it over. From deep. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
San Antonio with the ball. 17-point game. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Fires the three. Edey with the rebound. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back.
Jackson Jr. The assist, Edey.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Jackson against Wembanyama. Clock at 4. From deep three-point territory. Misses. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And
We have some exciting NBA action. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Royce O'Neal is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Bol. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. And for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. Booker. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Tenacious stuff there from Fox. It takes guts to sink a shot while being fouled.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim and makes it look so easy.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. Durant with a screen on Vassell. To the inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And really a two-way force in transition. Sohan will run out on the break, and he can get back quickly on defense as well.
Now here's Booker to halt the run. The kick to Durant. This one for 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Wembanyama, screen on Booker. Here's Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. Goes up again. From the arc. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Screen by Durant. And Booker with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now here's Booker. Up top, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
Now here's Fox, defended by Dunn. Fox, that's good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Screen by Durant. Pass to Bol. And finished off by Bol.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Sohan with the ball from outside the arc. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Sohan's got 5 now.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Fox. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA. Now, the length is a problem, right? Kevin Durant on the drive, hard to stop.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Vassell against Booker. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Outside O'Neal. Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And a little athletic ability on display by D-Book.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fox goes in. No good with a layup. Suns trail by 3. Outside Booker. The kick to Durant. Pass to O'Neal. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the floor for Phoenix, they've got Devin Booker. Kevin Durant is out there with Bol Bol. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's done in at the 3. Here's Booker. Oh, my! Booker just throwing it down.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Booker against Vassell. And Booker with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix Doors.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Dunn outside. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Durant. The Suns need to get off a shot. And here's Bol. The baseline J. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Fox. Fox fully commits inside.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Here's Dunn, and he goes in for the dunk.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. It's Fox with a drive. Right wing. Vassell outside. Fox outside. That one is off. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. Stolen by Vassell. Pass to Fox. Here's the 3. To the wing on the left. Here's Castle. Wembanyama down low. Booker defending. And it's in there. Wembanyama's got 12 points in the game. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Here's Durant, just 5 on the clock. Bull, a good look. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Bull's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the ability to see the game a step forward. Durant has it and makes his teammate look good.
Outside for Wembanyama. Fox left side. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Durant with a screen on Vassell. Booker, the pass to Bull. Now here's Booker. Screen by Durant. Booker with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Durant, so effective inside.
See how quick Kevin Durant is off the floor near the rim. That's tough to stop.
Left side, Wembanyama. Rebounded by Dunn. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Back to Durant. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
And Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Here's Fox. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Will it go? Wembanyama. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Dunn's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Durant. Oh!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Keldon Johnson. He's out there with Chris Paul. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Beal from outside. Rebound by San Antonio.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Allen against Paul. Drives to the hoop. And the shot goes in.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Here's Lee. Off the mark there with a 3. San Antonio's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And the shot goes. Paul's got 6.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Allen against Paul. Down low. Here's Iguodala. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Paul hits them both. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Beal surveying the D. To the paint. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Richards has got his first points of the game.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Ball drives in, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Nick Richards. And this is his third trip to the line tonight. That one misses.
At the line for your Spurs.
He hits the second from the line.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
Allen, the pass to Richards. Bassey pulls it in. San Antonio trailing here. And here's Paul. He's got 9. For the lead. And he sinks the layup. Paul's got 11 in the second half.
How about that slick little move from CP3 to get the score inside?
Beal outside. Richards with a screen. Beal attacking. Comes up empty down low. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 in the second half.
Suns back. Damian Lee. First personal foul. 14 foul.
Paul looking it over. Drains the triple. And now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
Now, Chris Paul by nature wants to pass the ball, but if you leave him open, he understands he's got to make those shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Ryan, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Johnson against Beal. Five to shoot. Pass to Richards. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Some shooters will get tunnel vision, but Beal with a nice unselfish play there.
Here's Paul. That shot off the mark. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Beal, the pass to Richards. Here's Iguodala. He's guarded by Paul. Beal from outside. They get it again. Iguodala got a hand on it. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Paul for 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, Chris Paul just locked in right there. Shot ready on the catch.
Here's Beal. Pass to Richards. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Paul. Paul draws the double. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from Barnes. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh, my God. That was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many, that's for sure. He can really fly.
He's a fool.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. San Antonio on top. They lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Bol, Devin Booker out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. Here's the cell. from outside, off the mark.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Booker. Pass to Dunn to take the lead. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 6 assists in the game.
Oh, massive three-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Screen by Durant. Booker against Vassell. Booker, the pass to Durant. Launches a 3. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8. San Antonio leading. And stolen by Durant. Here's the break. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Spurs need to get one up here. Shot clock at 2. Always attacking Fox.
I mean, all the work he put in off the court is just no sweat for Fox.
Durant with a screen on Vassell. Outside Bull. There's the triple. On target from range.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Here's Booker. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Fox double team. Pass to Vassell. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Wembanyama down low. Bull on him. Vassell can't get it to go. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
2 minutes remaining.
It's Booker on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. For 3, O'Neal. And again, it's Phoenix from deep. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Here's Fox. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Dunn's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Wembanyama. Fox with a screen on Bull. Wembanyama pass to Fox. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. Booker with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Inside, Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Looking to win the run. And it's finished off by Fox as he lays it in.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Durant with a screen on Vassell. Here's Booker. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox, huge points.
Outside Booker, and there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Booker gets double teamed. Over to the left wing. Bull. Sohan with a rebound.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Money!
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Booker against Vassell. Here's Booker. Six on the shot clock. Durant with a screen on Vassell. Booker attacking. Booker just hammered it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. From the inbound. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull. Three-pointer, Fox. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Welcome, everyone. So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Dunn, Bull out there with Durant. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Booker in at the point guard position. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Bane with it. Pass to Edey. Plays it up off the glass. Edey's got the opening field goal of the game for the Grizzlies.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. Now, I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. Now, he laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. They mentioned how, with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Devin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Here's Morant. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Bane passes to Morant. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
A kick out to O'Neal. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. He takes it in. Booker looking around. Bull setting the pick for Booker. Out to the wing. And it's done in the corner. Jackson against Durant. Clock at 6. Now here's Dunn. D right on him. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bane. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Morant. Booker against Bane. Booker left side. 5 to shoot. Pass to Durant. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And that bucket by KD is why he is so lethal. Durant can straight up save possession.
Now here's Morant. With the drive. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Pass to Booker. Bane with the steal. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough seam anytime he takes it inside.
O'Neal a screen on Clark. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Bane. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. It's good.
the backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Outside, KD. Pass to O'Neal. KD looking around. And finished up by KD.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies out. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Just 4 to shoot. The free from KD. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. He has 6. Driving the lane. The kick out to Bane. Morant against Booker. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And always hovering around the 50-40-90 mark. Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Booker no good. And for Memphis, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Morant with the bucket.
Closer in look. Let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Booker outside. Dunn outside. Back to Booker. Launches it from deep, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Ball. Now Morant. 8 points for him.
Have mercy.
Wow. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Booker. Outside for KD. O'Neal a screen on Jackson. In the corner, Bull with it. Just 5 on the clock. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Bull's got 5 now.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his next level.
Here's Morant. And Bull pulls it down.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Dunn finds KD. Booker with the screen for Durant. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Booker dishes to O'Neal. Booker against Clark. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
And here is Durant. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes, pretty easy for him.
Morant kicks to Jackson. And another miss by Memphis. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. On the wing, Booker. KD, a screen on Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dunn finds O'Neal. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, Ball with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
And so Ball nails both of them. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this. That first step of Ja, he's one of the few guys that's not only quick, but fast. And this man is lightning fast.
O'Neal sets the screen for KD. Pass to O'Neal. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 3 assists in the game. Morant against Dunn. He gets that one. Morant's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Jackson against Durant. O'Neal a screen on Jackson. Durant going to work inside.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Morant passes to Bane. Morant kicks to Bane. It's good from long range. Bane's got 7.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And get ready for the man at courtside. Rumble, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Lee out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Iguodala in at the 4. Kennard. Rebound by the Suns.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And Lee with the stuff.
I like Beal's vision. Makes a great read on this pass.
Kennard against Lee. Now, here's Kennard. Defense right on him. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Beal taking his time here. Takes it inside. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. Beal's got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix.
Oh, using that picture-perfect form. Beal claps back with the 3.
Kennard setting the pick for Wells. Pass to Kennard. To the left side wing. There's the triple. The shot misses. Phoenix leading by 3. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Suns have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Teardrop shot. Good work there as it goes. Beal's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Suns.
Perfect soft touch there from Beal. He can be so delicate when needed.
Pass to Kennard. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Outside, Beal. They set the screen. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now, here's Wells. Stolen away. There's Beal with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Beal's got 7 points here in this quarter.
So good from three-point line. Beal stretches out the defense.
Now, here's Wells. He's covered by Beal. Wells passes to Kennard. Bagley sends a screen for Kennard. And it's Memphis with another. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 1:07 left to play in the third. And it goes down 2 points.
Good work from Beal. He gets inside and finishes the play.
Kennard with a screen on Beal. Wells passes to Kennard. Pass to Huff. Kennard against Lee. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Wells to the left wing. And Memphis turns it over again. Here's Beal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lee outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Richards. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Memphis ball. Substitution on the court.
Seven seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Morant. And Bull sends it back. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns lead by 6. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Suns leading by 6. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Clark. And it's Edey in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. O'Neal is screen on Jackson. Here's KD. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Such a skilled, versatile talent. When Durant is focused on scoring, he's hard to guard without fouling.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Suns leading by 7. Pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Back to Morant. Outside, Bane. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edey. Bull covering. Edey can't hit. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. KD with it. A kick out to O'Neal. Bull, a screen on Bane. O'Neal misses. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Down low, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Booker with it. Guarded now by Clark. KD sets the pick for Booker. Outside for Durant. O'Neal sets the screen for KD. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Bane with the screen on Dunn. Morant finds Bane. Morant against Booker. Morant passes to Clark. Outside, KD.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
And so Durant nails them both. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 11-point game. Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bane. Defended by Booker. 6 to shoot. There's Jackson with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
And the dunk by Booker.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
No good from Clark. Phoenix leading by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Phoenix.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for KD.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Outside, KD. O'Neal sets the screen for Durant. Drives to the hoop. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
O'Neal with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And Booker puts up a deep 3. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the...
Some NBA basketball. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4. And for the Grizzlies, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Edie, and it's Jackson in at the small forward. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Fox. And he banks in the layup.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
And here's Memphis. Outside Bain. Jackson with a screen on Vassell. To the paint. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Morant. The floater. Offensive rebound. Clock at 6. And the layup falls.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Here's Edie. And that one is stuffed right through.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Yeah, the Grizzlies head coach and I were able to chat. Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
Thanks for that, Allie. The drive by Morant. Jackson outside. Pass to Edie. Back to Morant. Here's Jackson. It's stolen by Fox. And they're on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And you see the length and mobility Vassell possesses. I mean, he's especially lethal in the open floor.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Can they get it? Pass to Edie. Shot clock at 5. The shot. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Outside for Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And that one's good. Morant.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
Morant with it. Fox picks him up, kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Edie. Morant looking for an opening. Over Fox. The rebound by the Spurs.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Wembanyama against Jackson. Here's Mamukelashvili. Launches it. The rebound by Jackson.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And the basket by Bain.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Vassell outside. Fires the 3. The shot no good. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Knocks it loose. Jackson, the pass to Jackson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's his first trip to the line. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Fox. No good. Would have counted had it gone. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shot.
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
And it's good for 2.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Fox on the take. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Fox has got 6.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bane. It's good. He's got 7.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane, well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Morant. He's got 6. Pass to Jackson. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Morant against Fox. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
San Antonio with the ball. Leading by 5. Fox up top. Hounded by Morant. Here's Castle. Pass to Mamukelashvili. He buries it from 3. And the Spurs lead by 8. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Wembanyama. Sprinting up the floor. It's Wembanyama.
He such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
From deep, Bane. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-7 run. Vassell can't get it to go.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Driving in. Back to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Morant. 5 on the clock. Here's Fox. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. There's 37 seconds left in the half. Morant elevates at the rim.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Fox finds Wembanyama. Down low. And it's Bane with the rebound. Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Morant. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerve to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
We've got Brandon Clark, Luke Kennard out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's Wells in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Takes a 3. Counted from distance. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Here's Kennard. And another basket for Memphis. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. They set a pick. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. The kick out to Johnson. Sohan, left side. 4 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And here's Clark for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. The 3 from Barnes gets the 3 ball to go. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ooh, poked away. Clark, the pass to Huff. Kicks it out to Kennard. Lets it go from deep. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 12. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Barnes. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Barnes a screen. Lets a floater go. Blocked. Pass to Wells. Bagley with it. Kicks it out to Kennard. And there's the screen. The 3 ball. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Here's Wells. And a miss there off the inbound. San Antonio has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Johnson against Kennard. Sohan, left side. Outside Barnes. Releases. Bassey can't get it to go.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Right side, Paul. Here's Barnes. Johnson on the wing. Defended by Kennard. Spurs need to get one up here. Sohan. Here's Bassey. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
And here's Kennard. He's got 5. Launches it from deep. Hauled in by Paul.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Tries again. Bassey. Soft touch off the glass. Bassey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Bassey pulls it in. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so the San Antonio Spurs aside. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Johnson is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Bassey in at the center. Kennard can't get it to go.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Over to the wing. And there's the call on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul of the game. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up you can get.
Here's Bain. That one drops for him.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Wembanyama against Jackson. Wembanyama cuts in. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Spurs lead by 13. Oh, stolen by Morant. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Driving inside. Got a piece of it, and they'll get another chance. Jackson, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. Outside for Morant. Jackson, the screen. Tries yet again. And it's Morant missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Grizzlies trail by 13. Looking to get back on track. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. San Antonio again can't hit. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Edey. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Fox for 3. Kept alive. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Ja slithers his way in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both. 1:51 left in the fourth. Fox against Morant. There's a screen. And it's Fox with the jam.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Mamukelashvili's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wembanyama with it. Beyond the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, the play naturally finds Jackson because he's so well positioned. He's right where his team needs him.
Outside Wembanyama. From downtown, Memphis with a rebound. Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. Good, and the setup by Morant.
With the assist.
Don't do anything silly, just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Bane against Vassell. For 3. Wembanyama fires it from way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Mamukelashvili. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Spurs lead by 13. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding
Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Barnes in at the small forward.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Bull, that's good.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Barnes screen on Bull. On the wing, Barnes. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
To the inside, Wembanyama off target at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Booker. Outside Durant. Pass to Bull. Back to KD. Just 5 on the clock. Dunn sets a screen for KD. Shoots over Fox. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
KD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Barnes finds Wembanyama. His three-pointer is off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Booker looking around. No good from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Moves back up. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's Booker. In the corner, Bull with it. The 3. And KD the bucket on the assist by Bull. KD's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
Whoa, De'Aaron Fox, explosive. And boy, does that get the bench energized.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Durant sets a screen for Booker. Outside for Durant. Pass to Bull. Booker left side. Takes a 3. Bull can't hit. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Booker outside. Outside Durant. Dunn sets a screen for KD. Connects from three-point range. He's got 8.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
The Suns have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Pass to Bull. Outside O'Neal. Booker outside. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and he gets the bucket. And that's now 10 points for Kevin Durant.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
Phoenix leading by 3. KD sets the pick for Booker. Dunn, wide open, he fires. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Fox goes in to halt the run. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Ole is out there with Durant. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's O'Neal in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. There's the screen. Fox against KD. And the layup's good off the glass. KD's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And then Durant with the jam.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency where you always look to.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And with this core of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Dunn. The wide open look here for Fox. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Wow, Fox hitting them right back with that aggressive take.
Booker the pass to Durant. Hole with it. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Bull's got his second bucket.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Booker outside. Pass to KD. Shot clock at 6. Dunn sets a screen for KD. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
Now KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
Outside, Fox. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Durant with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. 6-point lead. And Fox is good for three. Fox has got a pair of triples in the second now for San Antonio. And Booker kicks the ball. Outside, KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
It's Durant on the wing. KD sets the pick for Booker. Out to KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
De'Aaron Fox.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And both free throws good for Durant.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Fox against Dunn. Ring shot on the way. That's in, and the Suns lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Fox.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness. Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Bull, the pass to O'Neal. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Durant sets a screen for Booker. And Devin Booker in the paint.
Well, you see how confident Devin Booker is down low. Doesn't even think twice about looking to score in there.
Wembanyama, a screen on Dunn. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Durant. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach half. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Suns leading by 5. On the floor for San Antonio. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Bassey in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Perfect soft touch there from Beal. He can be so delicate when needed.
Such a wide open look. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Vassell, no good. Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Spurs trail by 6. For 3. Offensive rebound. Johnson, that's for 2. The rebound by Richard. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Allen. They set the pick. Good on the triple. And it's a 9-point Suns lead.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Vassell with it. From past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Vassell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Spurs. Vassell against Beal. Pass to Richards. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Paul going inside. Count it.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Beal taking his time here. A rebound by the Spurs. Paul, right side. A 3-ball. The shot off that time.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Beal. Pass to Richards. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Paul against him. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Back to Paul. Launches it. Sinks the triple. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Paul doesn't lack confidence taking those long triples. And with results like this, you can understand why.
Vassell against Beal. For the 3. That one's not going to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Vassell drives in. And that's going to be a travel.
Suns ball.
Suns leading by 5. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Vassell. Driving in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, great recognition by Vassell. Read the defense and took the opportunity.
That's a floater go. Here's Iguodala, defended by Paul. And the Suns miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Lee pulls it down. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Allen kicks to Lee. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. 4 on the clock. Here's Richards. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul passes to Vassell. Pops in the layup for 2. Now just a 1-point Phoenix lead.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And that's a foul. Call on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A 3 from Wembanyama. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Bol. Durant is out there with Dunn. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Booker in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Spurs on defense. They trail by 1. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Booker nails the three. So confident.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
Fox passes to Vassell. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Durant. Phoenix leading by 4. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just hunt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing. Booker the pass to Durant. Offline with his 3. Spurs trail by 6. There's the drive. The kick out to Fox. And with the screen, fires away from outside. De'Aaron Fox, and that's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Booker outside. Outside, KD. Just 5 to shoot. Bowles setting the pick for KD. Over Sohan. Second chance effort. Dunn finds KD. Dunn sets a screen for Durant. Tough 2 from Durant.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Pass to Castle. Vassell was screen on Booker. Here's Castle. Now Fox. Now here's Vassell. Shoots the 3. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Off target from outside.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Here's Durant. Here's Bull. Out to KD. Dunn sets a screen for Durant. And it's Dunn in the corner. The 3. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
There's 1:59 left here in the 4th quarter. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:56 left in the 4th quarter. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Outside for Durant. Good. A nice assist from Booker. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
It's Fox with the drive.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Drills it from outside.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
He gets it in there.
Even in his rookie season, it's easy to see Castle's leadership.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Booker dishes to KD. Dunn outside. Pass to Booker. The trade. The rebound by the Spurs.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they moved the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Booker outside. Pass to KD. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Castle. Here's Wembanyama for three. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker against Fox. Kicks it out to Booker. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Durant. And it falls over the rim and in. Durant's got 30.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside for Wembanyama. Bucket's good.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it.
Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony,
starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Brandon Clark out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the center position. And for Phoenix, Devin Booker out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Kevin Durant, then it's Bol Bol, and it's Dunn in at small forward. Well, Richard, these teams like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating, but when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
Here's Booker. Outside O'Neal to the left wing. Bol, the pass to Durant. On the wing, Durant. 6 to shoot. O'Neal on the wing. Durant with a screen on Morant. For 3, O'Neal. Booker, the pass to O'Neal. To the inside. Here's Durant. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And here's Memphis. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Three-pointer. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
Bol, a screen on Payne. Outside Bol. The 3 is up. Outside O'Neal. Durant against Jackson. Durant inside. And it's slammed in by Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Lets the 3 fly. And Ja Morant good for 3. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Screen by O'Neal. Jackson against Durant. Pass to Booker. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And then Morant with the dunk.
What an athletic play by Morant. He is just, it's ridiculous. Grabs the ball, sprints to the finish on the fast break, all on his own.
For 3, O'Neal. Memphis with a rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Booker for 3, and he buries his first look.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
And there's a pick. Morant looking for an opening. The shake. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Durant inside. Clark covers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bol. No good from outside. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Durant with a screen on Clark. Here's Booker. And he lays it up and in. Booker's got 5.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Morant with the slam!
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Durant with a screen on Clark. Booker, the pass to Durant. Clark grabs the board. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Morant. He's covered by O'Neal. Jackson, the pass to Clark. And here's Morant. Here he goes. And then Morant with the dunk.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
Royce O'Neal is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Bol Bol. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
O'Neal, yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Here's the pick. Durant, the pass to Bane. From behind the arc. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Booker. On the take. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Memphis leading by 10. Outside Morant. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Morant using his speed. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Booker. 4-3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside Durant. Screen by O'Neal. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
Up top, Morant, defended by Dunn. Outside Morant. Left side Bane. Just 4 to shoot. Going inside. Good. And the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
The Suns need to get off a shot. Durant owning the inside.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Kicks it out to Bane. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant looking around. Whoa! Kevin Durant! Nasty!
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Here's Morant. That one's off. His first miss in 9 attempts. Suns trail by 5. Now here's Durant. He's got 12. Outside for Booker. For 3, O'Neal. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Booker, the pass to Dunn. Now here's Durant. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
Memphis leading by 7. Up top, Morant. 17 points in the game. "27 seconds left in the second. Good work there as it goes.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Booker, the pass to Dunn. Here's Durant. On the take, Durant, and Durant with the big finish. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out this quarter with a 7.
To the center court and get ready for the man half-court shot.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the court for the Grizzlies, they've got Marvin Bagley, Luke Kennard out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the point guard position. Lets it fly. Lee misses.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And they recover it to the middle. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Kennard for 3. Pure from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 10. RJ displaying at a faster pace. Work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
And Allen gets it to go.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Wells. No points so far. Pass to Huff. And down it goes. 2 points.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Tipped. And they'll keep possession. Beal left side. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Oh, using that picture-perfect form. Beal claps back with the 3.
Here's Wells, pounded by Beal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Williams is checked in, and he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Assist from Wells.
And so Beal will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 7. The teardrop. And that one's good. Beal's gotten 4 this quarter.
Check out Beal with the floater, beating the coverage with a graceful shot.
With the drive, Wells kicks it out to Kennard. Inside, here's Huff. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Wells, pounded by Beal. Wells, that's good. And now it's a 10-point Memphis lead.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Richards with a screen. Beal attacking. Yes, it's good. Beal's got 6.
Boy, Beal looked like he was shot out of a cannon there.
Here's Wells, pounded by Beal. Wells, the pass to Kennard. The three-pointer off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Beal. Pass to Lee. They set the pick. Down low. Here's Iguodala, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's Huff. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Huff's got 7 points for the quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Beal with it. He has 6. Pass to Richards. Allen outside. From deep. Kennard with the rebound. Grizzlies lead by 8. Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Williams. So both teams changing it up here. And Williams drops them both. And so it's Phoenix with it. 16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Screen by Durant.
Job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Bol out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And that one's good. Morant.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Durant inside. Jackson on him. Durant drives in. Oh, KD striding in for the finish.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
O'Neal passes to Durant. Right side Bull. And finished off by Bull.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Outside Morant, pass to Bane. Durant pulls it in.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Back to O'Neal. Outside Durant. Screen by O'Neal. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And that one drops for him. Durant's got 22 points.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? Let's see.
Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Over Booker. Offensive rebound. Jackson for three. Drops in the three. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Durant with a screen on Clark. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. They gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Durant with a screen on Clark. Booker looking around. Good D by Clark.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Clark with a screen on Booker. Here's Morant. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter here. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
1:15 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Booker, the pass to Bowl. To the right side. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Desmond Bane. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Phoenix.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Jackson outside. 5 on the clock. Clark, no good. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Booker with a screen on Clark. Durant, there's the drive. Clark grabs the board. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Clark. To the wing, right side. Clark with the screen. Now here's Morant, defended by Dunn. And he can't jam it through.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Phoenix calls timeout. 7 seconds left in the final quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And no doubt, they've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
The deep three from Durant. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart.